Hello, everyone. You're listening to No Limits, episode 48. I'm joined by. Wait, we gotta play the intro first. Summer Games Fest just happened. Hit it off, Bree. Woo! Let's try that again. Hello, everyone.
I was so tempted to hit the intro again there when you said, let's try it again.
No. That would have been funny, though. My name's Taylor, and I'm back from being gone for 2 weeks. Yeah, I got initiated in my new cult. And
how was that?
Great. Next week we have bloodletting. I can't wait.
That sounds good.
Yeah. And I'm joined by my co-host Bree. And Sam was allegedly going to be on this episode.
Alleged.
Right now he isn't. Yeah. I'll have to spank him.
Yeah. That's like the third or fourth time you said that this morning.
Hey.
And it doesn't get easier.
Everyone has their desires, right? And you're listening to No Limits, a PlayStation podcast. Again, this is episode 48. We were 2 away from 50. Oh, man, for 50, I should start an OnlyFans.
You should.
Yep. I'll call it Gamer Grease.
Kevin wouldn't mind if you promoted it.
Yeah, I'll call it Gamer Grease. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's where, and I'll use WD-40 and just like use it like sunscreen.
That sounds dangerous.
And I'll light myself on fire. What? What's dangerous about that?
Who knows what chemicals?
The cult said it's okay.
Back to the cult. Okay.
Bree's wearing a flower on her shirt, for those who don't know.
I'm wearing lots of flowers on my shirt.
Yes, she is. But
that was a very important announcement.
Remember, you can find the video version of this podcast over on youtube.com/savethegamemedia. I speak too fast. Over on youtube.com/savethegamemedia every Tuesday. And while you're over there, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you'd rather listen to audio, we are on all your favorite podcast services. We would love it if you'd leave us a review. It helps us grow, and we would love any feedback. If you want to support us and get early access to all Save the Game Media content, head over to patreon.com/savethegamemedia and choose the tier that's right for you. Just like our current patrons did. Bucky Blue, Aman, Fabulous Brianna, Brianna's mom, Brianna's brother, Brianna's wife, Nikolai Knight, Cypher Primus, Brandon Myers, Marcus O'Neill, Lillian, Mimi J, the Snack Network, David Hotright, Dave Harp, and the Xbox Expansion Pass. Again, so please go over to patreon.com and check it out. You can also look at us over on twitter.com/savegamemedia and interact with us in the Discord. Links are all in the show notes. With that said, how are we doing, Bree?
I'm doing well. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. How are you?
I am okay. I'm here. Trying to do better than just being here. Trying to thrive.
You know, I do have to say, I don't think we said it last week. We said it the week before that it was coming up. But I just wanted to say Happy Pride.
Right. Happy Pride.
It's a good month. We love Pride.
Yes, we do. Isn't that right, Toph? Toph. She's too enamored with the window at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, have you been playing anything?
I haven't been playing much this week, but I have played. So I played the Viewfinder demo. That was really cool. If you've played Gorgoa, or you know what that is, it's like that, but like 3D. and a little bit different. So I'm very interested. The story seems like it will be really interesting, surprisingly, from the little pieces that were in the demo, and the demo was fun. So yeah. Let's see, what else did I play? Oh, and I'm currently playing the Lies of P demo. Um, I believe I'm on the last boss. Um, so yeah, the demo has been fantastic. I really enjoy it. It is like so Bloodborne.
Good.
Like it is like when you there's this area and I was like, is this Yarnum? Like what is happening? So it's very Bloodborne, but it's fantastic. I'm enjoying the combat system. And like I also really enjoy the weapons system. I appreciate not having to spend like an hour trying to create the way my character looks because I'm very prone to spending 1 to 2 hours creating characters. So having a character already made for me was like saved a lot of yeah, it's good.
Awesome.
Very
I want.
interesting week of Pinocchio. So
Yeah, I was about to say. I guess Pinocchio is public domain. Now it's like the thing they can do with Winnie the Pooh, where they can just put in whatever context they want without Disney saying, "No, you can't do that to our Pinocchio."
there's a lot of stuff that's moved into public domain recently.
Yeah, we enjoy public domain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to play that
Sometimes.
demo and Viewfinder. What kind of game is Viewfinder, man?
It's like a puzzle-y kind of game
Oh
where
no! I'm just
you
kidding.
mess with perception of reality.
Ooh.
Did you
Okay.
not watch the trailer?
Nope. I've been tuned out for a while, guys. I haven't watched most of the reveals this week. I experienced them through the Discord. So like I know they exist, but I didn't watch SGF.
Mm.
So what it shows what like a great enthusiast I am. Is that a bottle
Mm-hmm.
opener on your phone?
No, it's a keychain thing.
Ooh.
And then this is a little handle that I can hold on to.
Ooh. I just
Very
have
exciting.
a case.
Boo.
I have a red phone though.
Your phone does kind of look like Spider-Man right now because it's red and black.
Oh my god. This tastes Spider-Man 'cause,
Have you watched Across the Spider-Verse yet?
no, I need to. I want to
You
rewatch.
need to, like yesterday.
I want
So
to.
good.
I want to rewatch the first one before I go see the
Mhm.
second. I saw the first
You
one in
got
theaters,
my
but I
plan this
basically
weekend.
forgot. Yeah. Oh, you went?
No, well, so I already seen Across the Spider-Verse, but my dad didn't go, and so we're gonna watch Into the Spider-Verse, and then we're gonna watch Across the Spider-Verse, which will be the second time for me. I'm very
Okay.
excited.
Awesome. Yeah, I want to rewatch Into the Spider-Verse. I forgot a lot of what happened since theaters. I know there was like Spider-Man
There were people.
2099, and then I'm like, no, there wasn't. I don't know. And there was like old Peter, and all right, maybe I'll stop spoiling it. It's not that
Yeah.
spoiler, but
The
yeah.
Peter is voiced by the guy that's Nick in New Girl, and it makes me so happy.
Hmm.
I
Hold
love
on.
New Girl.
Toph wants to get back in my room. The door's closed.
Okay.
Let me just do something for a second.
Okay. Goodbye. Now you're left here with me for entertainment. I have to say, I can't believe nobody said anything about my comments at the end of last episode. So,
What, did you hear me out immediately?
no.
Okay.
Oh, now I did.
Yep. I know.
You were betrayed, Toph. How could he do that to
Maybe
you?
I thought she would have been smart enough to come through the other part of my room. Like, because there's a huge gap in the wall because it's an open bedroom. But she's not that smart, I guess.
Oh, that's not nice. She's super smart.
Oh, no, she isn't. Yeah, I know you're not. But anyway, back to video games. I want to play Liza P demo. I've been playing. Yeah, what have I been playing? I've been playing more Zelda. I'm trying to finish the game. I'm basically done the game. I have 100. I said I was going to get all 120 shrines, and I don't know. I feel like doing that at all. So I found 112 on my own out of 120.
That's not bad.
I used the guide for the 112th. So I found 111 on my own. I think that's pretty good. All right.
That's
All right, Toph.
fantastic.
Thanks. And I did use the guide for the Hylian Shield. All right. It was hard to find in Hyrule Castle. I looked all over for like 2 hours. Isn't that right, Toph? And I just used the guide. So
Okay.
I'm gonna rest up at a refill my hearts, cook a lot of really good food for the boss fight. Also, I've 4 shrines, 4 spirit orbs completed as Top tries to lick my arm. So I'll give myself an extra heart, and I'll fight Ganon, and that's my experience with Breath of the Wild. And then I'll take a break for probably play Eliza P demo, Viewfinder demo, a couple other things, and then it's all steam ahead for the road to Final Fantasy 16.
I would highly recommend just playing the Viewfinder demo when you get the chance, because it was like, I think like 20 minutes maybe. Like it wasn't that long. The Liza P demo is a lot longer. I think it says it's supposed to be 2 hours, but it's also a Souls-like game, so it depends on how good you are at the game.
Anytime someone gives me a time frame for how long it is to beat a game, for me, I multiply it by about, or increase it by maybe 40 to 50%. That's how long it takes me.
Yeah.
Like Last of Us 2 took me 40 hours, not like 30. That's what everyone said. Sorry,
speaking of, I still need to decide if I'm starting that over from the beginning, or if I'm just going to play from where I am and just be confused for a minute while I reorient myself. I did download it, though. Like, it is downloaded.
Okay. Did a certain notable death happen?
Oh, I'm way past that.
Oh.
I'm, like, pretty much at the end of the game. That's why I can't decide.
Oh, how much do you remember from what happened before?
A good chunk, but not, like, everything. I don't think so.
I would probably try picking it up and maybe doing a rerun of maybe a cutscene compilation. Watching some of that.
I bet you could also read like a synopsis.
Well, yeah, but then it might feed into where you are in the game. That's the tricky part.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if you accidentally read past where you are in the game and you spoil yourself for the end game.
That's true. We'll see. So I might do that before Final Fantasy 16, but I pre-ordered it this week, like 2 or 3 days ago.
On the PlayStation Store?
So,
Is it available for preload yet?
No, it'll be available for preload, I think 2 days before release, is what it said.
You just got like the standard. I'm sure there's some stupid special.
The deluxe edition, I think it's $10 more or $20 more, and it includes a mini art book and a mini soundtrack thing. And I wasn't interested in either. But if you pre-order just like the standard edition, you get like a couple of
cosmetics.
Cosmetics, yeah. So
it's whatever.
Since I know like I'm gonna be playing it for sure. Figure, why not?
And the soundtrack will be on like streaming service platforms, I assume.
Yes.
So
yeah, for sure. I would guess that it drops on like Apple Music and Spotify the day of or day before.
Yep. Cool. Yep. And that is, we are less than 2 weeks. No, 2.5.
I don't know.
The release is on the 22nd. We are less than 2 weeks.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5 days?
Yeah, we are less than 2 weeks out. All right. Awesome.
Yeah. And plus, if it does the same thing that Resident Evil did, then we'll be able to play it early for us. We'll be able to play it on the 21st.
Oh, at like 9 p.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a global release rather than a local one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, even less time. Woo!
Oh, yeah. All right. But, Toph, I need you to just let me use my right arm, which I use for the mouse, to click on things. I know. All right. Getting into the news for this past week. Big June news week, as is usual for the month, but not at E3, at Mr. Jeff Keighley, Hideo Kojima's lover, Summer Game Fest. Right? The same guy who runs the Game Awards. All right. Same guy who killed E3. All right.
Murder.
Jeff Keighley destroyed E3, and I'll forgive him. And despite that, he announced a ton of stuff at the show. Okay, starting off, we have Final Fantasy. So I'm gonna go through the announcements, and some of these will, I think, gives. This is why I would have liked Sam to be here. Is how are we feeling about the PlayStation Showcase now with the hindsight that we had several big PlayStation exclusive announcements at the show, and it's Summer Games Fest, right? So starting off, we had Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's Final Fantasy VII Remake, basically Part 2, coming out in early 2024. That was confirmed, and we got a second trailer. We saw Cloud, Aerith, and the rest of the party going through the fields outside of Midgar, riding chocobos, exploring around towns, and discussing Sephiroth's return. And yeah. Oh, and Red. I never played Final Fantasy VII Remake yet, so correct me if I'm wrong. Red 8? Sorry,
I
13. That's 13. Red 13. This is in Roman numerals.
Yeah,
Red
the number is 13, but I don't know if that's what they call them.
Is joining the party this time as a playable fighter. So for fans of the game, yeah, it's happening. I wish I knew more about what the implications were, but Sam isn't here for that. So we got to make do with what we got.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so unfortunately for our fantasy, Bree, I saw this coming from a mile away. But it's okay. It's all right, I guess. For early 2024, are you excited? Please be excited.
Yes, I am very excited for this. I need to play the original, the first part.
It's on PS Plus.
I own it. I bought it. I bought it day of release.
I didn't.
And then I never played it.
Yeah. So. We love that.
That's not true. I played maybe 2 hours of it. So I just need to get back into it. But yes, I'm very excited about this. I love Cloud. I have since I was a kid. So yeah. You
should cosplay as Cloud. Ow.
Nah.
His Buster Sword is a little large for his body.
That's what she said.
No. Oh my god. In Smash, it takes.
Sorry, you set that up.
In Smash, his sword is as. All right, I'm gonna shut up. Actually, you're just gonna turn this into clips.
Yeah, just keep going.
Cloud is good in Smash Brothers. I'll tell you that. All right.
When you smash, Cloud's sword is so big.
All right.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Spider-Man 2, the sequel to 2018, Insomniac's 2018 Spider-Man, and follow-up to Miles Morales. Spider-Man 2 gets an October 2023 release date.
Woo!
Bree hasn't played Spider-Man.
No. After watching Across the Spider-Verse, I was like, should I play it?
Yes.
I was like, probably not.
Do it. If you just gun the main story, it's of the original game, it's $12.
Sam last week told me straight up, he's like, just play Miles Morales, just run around for a minute. He's like, I know you're not going to play all of the games.
Wow. All right. Maybe do that. All right, Talk. You want to get off?
It was so messed up. I was like, are you saying I won't finish a game?
Yes.
So rude.
Ow. And
I assume you didn't watch last week's episode.
I did not. As a host, I did not watch last week's episode of my own show. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. It's just I said something a little off the wall at the end of the episode and nobody said anything about it. And it's still cracking me up.
What do you say?
Who knows? It may have something to do with twerking.
Oh, God. Nope.
It's fine.
Worth mentioning with Spider-Man 2, there is a collector's edition releasing with a 10-inch
Yes,
collector's edition
it's
statue
beautiful.
of Venom fighting Peter and Miles. And Sam's going to get it, right?
Yes. Sam
Awesome.
said, "There goes my wallet."
There goes my head. Watching it. You know the song Hero by Foo Fighters?
Probably. I don't know.
It was like, there goes my head.
No.
Or actually, there goes my hero. All right, Bree. Fine. Foo Fighters actually just released a new album and it's supposed to be excellent, according to Anthony Fantano.
See, Boys Like Girls is releasing a new album and they're going on tour again.
But is this some early 2000s punk shit?
Yeah, I love it.
That's what I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know what it is.
Yep.
Yep. But anyway, back to Spider-Man. Their collector's edition looks very cool. Maybe I'll buy it because I'm a loser. I probably won't buy it. But it comes with a steelbook and a copy of the game. Thank God it comes with a copy of the game, even if it's just digital. And we have a cool steelbook for display. I think that's the way to do collector's editions in the future. Give us a nice steelbook to display, but give us a digital voucher.
Okay.
If the companies really swear they want to get rid of discs, which seems to be the case. Oh, and with the collector's edition, Spider-Man 2 also has a digital deluxe edition that is 10 unique suits for Peter and and Miles. Wow, that's a lot. I hope they're also available in the game that you can unlock yourself. I would assume they are. I really hope they're not locked behind.
Are you not
pre-order.
getting the special edition or whatever? Or
I didn't
this
think
collector's
so.
edition?
Digital deluxe edition is $80. If the 10 suits are not exclusive, I probably won't get it.
And if they are?
It says 10, all the pre-orders as well as 10 unique suits.
I really hope they have one particular character from Across the Spider-Verse.
Is it the anime Spider-Man?
No. Wait. I don't know what you're talking about. No.
Oh.
Look, I actually don't know what you're talking
There's this one Spider-Man where it's like played by I don't know if she's Japanese, a young girl, but like it has like an anime vibe to it.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I swear I remember this from the first movie.
Well, so there's two things that I kind of want. One, I would really enjoy if Spider-Gwen was in this game.
Spider-Gwen, yeah, she's good.
I would love if Spider-Gwen was in this game. Because like when they did the interview for this, when Jeff Keighley was talking to the guy from Insomniac and they were just talking back and forth or whatever, he was like, "Oh yeah, he's hunting the Spider-Man and more. Like he's hunting like Peter Parker, Miles Morales, right? And then more." Like, so it made it sound like he's like hunting other people. So I was like, is there more than just the two characters now? But who knows? I just want Spider-Gwen. So I'm reading into everything.
That would be cool.
That would be actually what gets me into it, to be honest. And then then there's another character that's new to Across the Spider-Verse that is separate.
Awesome.
There's so many Spider-Men.
Yes, there are. If you look at the amount of skins in Spider-Man 2018, they pay homage to a lot of different ones. Spider-Man 2099 specifically is so cool. Yeah, 2099. That suit looks gnarly. And that's in Spider-Man 2018. So, awesome. Next, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown is coming next year. This is a new Prince of Persia game.
Yes, I cannot believe we're getting a new Prince of Persia game. Can you believe it?
January 18th, 2024. I can't believe it. And people were like, some of the internet was getting mad at this. I thought the trailer looked good, all right? I thought the trailer looked good, so sue me. It's one of the few trailers I actually watched all the way through from the show when I was recapping it.
Yeah, sorry. Kevin was messaging. I just want to let him know it's okay. Because he was out.
Okay. Have you played any Prince of Persia, Sands of Time?
I played so much Prince of Persia. I was thinking about this when I was watching the Summer Games Fest this morning. And I have probably played hundreds of hours of Prince of Persia.
Wait, of Sands of Time? Or which
No,
one?
not that one in particular. I've just played a bunch of them. I don't remember all of them. Let's look. List of Prince of Persia games. Have played the Forgotten Sands. I have not played Classic. I have played Two Thrones. I believe I've played Warrior Within. I've played Sands of Time for sure. Yeah, I haven't played any of like the old ones though.
Okay.
Like the old ones, like the OGs. So and this one seems more along the lines of like the original games, you know? Like rather than like the newer 3D ones where you're like kind of doing parkour and stuff.
Right. Well, this is 2.5D, right? So when they say 2.5D, it's really 2D game, but you can interact, but there are sections where you can interact with the background and foreground, similar to Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Yeah. It looks good. I'm very excited about it. Are you going to play it?
Depends how much it is. And
what if it's $70?
Nope.
What if it's $60?
If it's 40, I'll buy it. If it reviews really well, I'll buy it.
What if it's revealed? Because it says it's coming out on Xbox. What if it's in Game Pass?
I'll play it there.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
It's also coming to PS4 and Xbox One.
I need to play Planet of Lana still.
Yep.
I keep forgetting about that game.
It's also coming to the last gen, which is funny. And next, Mortal Kombat 1, right? The reboot of the franchise that was rumored earlier, which we reported on and also came true. Mortal Kombat 1 is coming out later this year, and gotta look at some more gameplay for it. There's a new assist mechanic where fighters can get help from other Mortal Kombat characters, basically like a versus game where you have a tag team.
You high five, you're like, go.
Yeah, we're saying assist. Yeah. So with a tag team in a versus game, you can actually switch characters at will. But and this one looks more like an assist where they can appear at a moment's notice to do a special action and then disappear from the fight for the rest of the fight. But it still looks cool. And we got more close-up of fatalities. Someone getting hit in the rib cage, getting their heart ripped out of their chest.
Hot.
All right, Bree. Do you think society would accept Mortal Kombat if it was introduced with the fatalities it has and all that in the current day and age? If it wasn't for the legacy the franchise already had, new concept where we have show fatalities of you getting your internal organs and and skeletal structure.
But only if there was another game that had like a similar tone. Because the thing is it's like the tone of the game is kind of what set it up, right? So like it wouldn't necessarily have to be a Mortal Kombat game, but I'm saying like some kind of game that has like that crazy violence in it. If we already have games like that, like in this alternate universe in our past, then yes, I think that somebody could introduce and be like, oh, there's this new fighting game and it's absolutely brutal. And people would be like, oh, just like that.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I think it would barely get in. If the mechanics were sound, I think it would probably get in. But
I mean, we know that Mortal Kombat mechanics are sound, right?
Yeah.
So
for those who don't know, the ESRB that rates games, M ratings and all that, that was originally created as a response to Mortal Kombat hitting the market. In the early 90s, the original Mortal Kombat, with its fatalities, even as with lowest fidelity as it did with that game on the SNES, it was still considered obscene by many parents and adults. So, yeah, that's an aside.
Many peepaws and meemaws.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Next from the show, Fortnite Wilds as a Transformers crossover. I don't care about Fortnite, but I love Transformers. I'm not going to play it. Anyway, Sonic Superstars is getting a new 2D Sonic game. Sonic is getting a new 2D Sonic game. Sonic Superstars coming out later this year. I'm so excited.
Is this not a remake?
No.
It looks remakey.
No,
like I feel like I've played this before.
I know, because it's supposed to be in the style of the classic 2D Sonic games. but it's a
Okay.
new 2D Sonic title. It's like Nintendo released a new Mario, like Mario 2D Mario remix or something. Not a remix, a new 2D Mario game.
Interesting.
But so it purposely feeds on the nostalgia. So like Sonic Mania was a big player in that too. Sonic Mania was actually developed by people who made fan hacks of the original Sonic games on Genesis. Sega hired them on as premier developers, which I feel like is how you're supposed to do it. People who already do that, have that kind of commitment to a franchise and good game design on their own time volunteering, can only imagine what they do if you bankroll them and make them a part of your company to do it as something more serious. So, yeah, I believe it's the same team as working on this one. Sonic Mania came out in, I believe, 2018. So it's really cool to still have new 2D Sonic off of Frontiers 2 and the Sonic movies. Sonic as a franchise has been really up and down over the years, but it's been, I think, on the up and up over the last 5 years or so.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Bree,
Now
do
we
you
just
remember?
bring back the Dreams franchise.
Do you remember Sonic and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, but the Dream levels, Dream events?
No.
There were like Dream. It was the Winter Olympic Games. There were Dream snow sport events. It was really cool. I was on the Wii. I have nostalgia for it.
I have nostalgia for a lot of Wii games, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Next, we got Alan Wake 2. Game that still need to play is Alan Wake. I need to play Alan Wake and Control because they're linked and they both seem really cool. And I have access to both of them, I believe.
Do you
I heard
have to
Alan
play
Wake.
Alan Wake. It was bad.
No, I don't believe that, Bree.
The combat was garbage.
La, la, la.
I will be playing Alan Wake 2, but I was very upset at the combat for Alan Wake 1. I just got so mad at the combat. I rage quit. I was like, I can't do this anymore. So, but I will be playing 2, and I do love Control. I can't believe you haven't played that already. It's fantastic. So, Taylor just checked out.
Sorry, I just got a weird email.
Anyway, so for Alan Wake 2, it's coming on October 17th. We already knew this, but we did get a look at the game, pure gameplay, and they discussed a little bit that we'll be switching between Alan Wake and Saga Anderson with a 50-50 split between the two of them. Saga is an FBI agent in the Pacific Northwest, while Alan Wake is trying to escape from the nightmare dimension. They did say that there's no, quote, like right way to play the game, so it seems like you're able to more openly switch between the two characters, which is really interesting because if you think about it, Spider-Man 2 comes out 3 days later and you cannot, for the most part, openly switch, like especially for story beats between the two characters. So we're getting 2 games that have 2 characters within like 3 days of each other. True story.
Sorry, I'm back. I got a weird email that might be a scam, so I gotta check on that later. But it might not be. Anyway, Alan Wake 2 looks really cool. And I know Amon's really excited for it. And yeah, the Control Alan Wake franchise, I really want to get involved in it.
Control is amazing. Like, genuinely one of the best games.
And I want to play the DLC for Control, which is the Alan Wake expansion, right?
I haven't played the DLC yet.
Ooh, well, I have the Ultimate Edition from PS Plus and on GOG. So I'm playing on PS5 for sure.
I can't remember where I'm playing Control.
So I think I actually might have it up my lineup later this year after
Oh,
Final
you know what?
No, I don't know.
I deleted my save file. I remember now.
Why would you delete your save file?
Because
Why would you intentionally delete your save file?
Because I wanted to restart the game and you can't have more than one save file.
You could have backed up your save file to cloud and deleted your local save and turned off cloud sync for that game.
Nah.
Actually, I don't know if you can turn off cloud sync on a game-by-game basis. It might be blanket to your system.
That's way too much work, and I don't know the answer to that.
You can't have multiple save files in Control?
I don't think so.
Come on, that's a Nintendo Breath of the Wild move. I had to make a new profile on my Switch to restart Breath of the Wild without deleting my first save.
It could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But
let me Google it.
Anyways.
Can you have multiple save files in Control? No. Why? I don't get that. Anyway, enough of my ranting, Bree. As next
You're
announcement.
gonna rant some more. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. All right.
All right.
Like a
All
Dragon,
right.
Gaiden is coming this November. The Man Who Erased His Name. This is a spin-off of formerly the Yakuza, but now Like a Dragon franchise. It was the translation of how the game was named in Japan has always been Like a Dragon, but in the US it was called Yakuza. But anyway, now the Yakuza / Like a Dragon franchise is getting a spin-off game where Kazuma Kiryu returns. Yes. Very excited. And it's releasing on November 9th of this year. Wait. Shh. Do we have this in fantasy? Who has this in fantasy?
X-Talk.
Oh. Well, we had Like a Dragon Ishin. So we at least got one of them. Fair enough.
Yeah, that is true.
I am excited. Please be excited. I'm excited. What I think I'm going to do for Yakuza, I've been stuck playing, saying I'm going to play Yakuza 5 forever. What I'm probably going to do is really just watch a summary of 3, 4, and 5 and go on to 6. Go play 6, then play Lost Judgment, and then play Like a Dragon. The Like a Dragon with Ichiban and friends. And then I'll play Ishin.
Okay.
And then The Man Who Erased His Name.
Okay.
But I also have to play Control and Alan Wake. And I have to play a Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I have to finish Ghost of Tsushima.
There's a lot of games that we have to play.
Bree, what am I going to do?
Make a list.
I could pray.
Why are you praying?
If I just manifest. Or I could just manifest, right?
That's not how manifesting works.
Really?
Could I manifesting is bringing something into your life or keeping something out of your life. It's not about making you play games.
Could I achieve by visualization?
Maybe.
All right. It's going to happen. Look, me beating Breath of the Wild is already a crazy stunt in and of itself. It's only been 6 years.
How long do you think it's going to take you to beat Final Fantasy 16?
Oh, God. I'm just going to Google it. How long?
Nobody knows how long Final Fantasy 16 is yet.
No, there's some speculation. According to the director, in an interview with someone, Every Eye, I assume that's a gaming outlet, Final Fantasy 16 will take 35 to 40 hours to complete. This time can increase up to 70 hours if you go off the beaten track. Okay, in Taylor time, that means it's going to take probably over 60 hours. Bloodborne took me over 100 hours before I put it down.
If you were to just dedicate a week or two, you could probably get it done.
I don't like doing that with my games. Besides, I can't just not work.
No, I'm not saying you're not working. I'm saying outside of work. If I beat God of War in what was that, 2 weeks?
Yeah, but I have to do other stuff go to the gym.
That's optional.
No, my mental health. If you think my mental health is on the rocks now, guys, just wait until see what happens when I cannot move. No,
what you do is you get one of those walking pad things, and you walk while you play the game.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I'll consider it, Bree.
You can still go to the gym, Taylor. I'm just saying you could spend a lot more time than you do playing games. Okay, next one.
You want to do it? Let's just start handing off. I can't read all of these.
Star Trek Infinite announced. Nothing. I literally skipped this.
It's a strategy game. I don't care. Sorry, guys. Kevin, if you're interested in this, you can
go. Full reveal coming on June 16th.
You can talk to yourself about this. Next, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. I love this.
I was very I don't think this is up my alley at all.
Toxic Commando. John Carpenter's the director of the Halloween franchise, The Thing, and he has recorded in multiple occasions big love of video games. He's making it's an FPS that's an ode to 80s action and horror. So yeah, it's coming.
Is that
what?
Nothing. I got distracted by the Pal World one because the thumbnail looks like Totoro. I'm not saying that correctly. I'm saying it's Totoro, but anyways, doesn't matter.
Bree, are we reading all? We can read all of these.
Yes. Sandland is a new action game from Akira Toriyama, and it's from Bandai Namco. This Akira Toriyama is the guy that does Dragon Ball.
Huge Dragon Ball fan, huge Toriyama fan. That's me.
Okay. It
I'm
kind
ready.
of looked like at the beginning for this is a very small audience, but if anybody caught this, like let me know. The beginning kind of slightly looked like Sabikui Disco, like when they go through between like the cities or whatever. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know. If you don't, it's fine. Next is Power World is like Pokemon, but with guns. Honestly, this guy really does look like my neighbor Totoro.
Wow.
He looks like an electric version of him. Anyways. Oh, I was like okay, I skipped past this next one, the Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. I completely skipped past this trailer, but it sounded I was like that sounds like or that looks like that would be the Mines of Moria. And then I was like it's probably not and I skipped past.
Hmm.
But it's just a survival crafting adventure, so. It is set in the Fourth Age of Middle Earth though, which is cool.
Yeah.
Definitely will not be because I don't think they ever talk about like what they I could totally be wrong, but I don't think they talk a lot about Moria, like what happens to Moria because it after it gets abandoned or whatever. So interesting. Okay, next one.
Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Whatever that is. Beta is July 6th. This game was announced in 2021. It's a compilation of every story told in the Final Fantasy VII universe. There will also be new story elements to focus on the origins of Soldier. I don't really understand this, Bree.
I don't either.
Okay. Next.
Banisher's Ghost of New Eden is a new action RPG from the creators of Vampire. Vampire.
I pronounced it Vampire.
I'm pretty sure it's Vampire, but
But I would imagine if it's about vampires, the name would be read as such. So I think you're right.
Maybe all of the vampires in the game are actually called vampires.
Oh, I was playing Betrayal last night, the board game. We all became vampires and lost. We all got betrayed.
Happens.
Yeah. Anyway, Baldur's Gate 3 introduces Jason Isaacs as a major villain. He's best known for playing Malfoy in Harry Potter from Slytherin. And Captain Hook in 2003's. Wait. Oh, this is his dad, Lucius Malfoy, right?
Yes.
Okay, for a second I'm like, yeah, he wouldn't have played Captain Hook as a kid. Yeah, he's
I
joining Baldur's.
really love 2003 Peter Pan. When I was a kid, I had the biggest crush on Peter Pan.
I liked Robin Williams' Peter Pan. Have you seen that one?
I don't think I have.
It's really good.
Are you talking? Is that Hook?
Hook. It's Hook. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I have seen that then.
Live action. Yeah.
I've only seen it once though. I've seen the 2003 Peter Pan more times than I care to admit.
How many times do you care to admit?
At least 5.
Well, that's nothing.
That's nothing.
You should see how many times I watched the movie Dinosaur.
How many times?
More than 5. Less than 50.
If we're talking about Lion King 2, that's probably the one I watched.
I never saw Lion King 2. What's the main conflict? Is Scar's son fighting Simba? What's
okay,
the main...
don't get me started on Lion King stuff, but Kovu is not Scar's son. They are not related. It's the dude that's like everybody's like, oh, that's Scar's son. He's not Scar's son.
I literally was just speculating that Scar's son fights Simba in Lion King 2 because that would make sense.
You walked into a mine. It's not Scar's son. Anyways, so what it's about is about Simba's daughter and Scar's heir. Not his son, his heir. That are like from the banished lions kind of meeting, and it's like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing between the banished lions and the lions from Pride Rock.
So they both kill each other at the end of the movie? Or they both die? Yeah.
I won't tell you. I would
Well, because
hate to spoil that movie
the
for
first
you.
movie is Hamlet. What's the second movie is Romeo and Juliet.
Kind of.
Like the Lion King is literally Hamlet, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry to burst your bubbles,
Lion King's good.
bubble makers. I like the part in Lion King when Mufasa said, "It's me, I'm the Lion King," and then he fell.
Have you ever seen little kids watching Lion King for the first time? It's the saddest thing.
It's hilarious. Bambi's even funnier.
It's so sad.
What
No.
happens to Bambi's mom? She gets like hit by a car or something? No, she gets
No,
shot.
she gets shot
All right, that's fine.
by a hunter.
Did she
Spoilers
suffer?
for Bambi, guys. Sorry.
Did she suffer? Please tell me she didn't suffer. All right, if she suffered, then I have some issue with that, Disney.
I don't know.
It reminds me, I need to play Cuphead too.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Have you you know the what is it? Little April Showers. It's the song from Bambi. It's so good. And there's
Anyway,
also the classic quote, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
wait, that's from Bambi?
Yeah, that's from Flower. Flower says that.
I thought that was just something people say.
I think it is, but like the actual like if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
So
Like that.
if your seatbelt is off in your car and I'm a passenger, it's not nice to say your seatbelt's off. Please put it on. So I shouldn't say it.
I don't think that has anything to do with being nice. And also, when you get into an accident, if you're not buckled in, your body can become a projectile and kill other people.
So I shouldn't say anything?
No, I'm saying you should. If you see something, say something.
How can doctors exist if they can't say anything if it's not nice?
Okay. How can our eyes be real? Or, excuse me, how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? I said that backwards.
How can mirrors be? All right, next. Twisted Metal debuts on Peacock on July 27th. I actually have a subscription to Peacock thanks to you, Bree. I've been watching a lot of Parks and Rec.
Hey.
Thanks. Bree made my profile picture.
A baby.
Like Baby Boss or whatever. Boss Baby, whatever they're called.
Boss Baby. Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah. I didn't know what else to make your profile picture, to be honest. So
T-Rex. I loved T-Rexes when I was a kid. That's my profile on Switch.
I'll look. I'll consider.
Okay. Thanks. So yeah, Twisted Metal on July 27th. I might watch it because I have subscription or access to it.
I won't.
Yeah. Okay.
Marvel Snap is getting a new competitive mode. Again, wish Sam was here to even weigh in on if this is cool or not.
Meh.
New trailer for season 4 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The new season's coming June 14th.
Oh man, I'm so excited. I can't wait to do Modern Warfare.
Okay, next.
Path of Exile 2 has a new gameplay trailer. Sorry, Diablo fans.
Sorry, I just saw the next one.
Sorry, is it Diablo? No, you should say Diablo. That's how it's pronounced in Spanish. Sorry, Diablo fans. I don't care about isometric action RPGs. Whoops. Including Path of Exile 2. So, you'll apparently find out more on June 28th. Sorry, July 28th. All right. Bree?
Exoprimal is getting a Street Fighter 6 crossover.
What?
That game looks so bad.
Oh, it looks so cool, man.
It looks so bad. And they're just making it worse. They're just turning it into a full meme.
They're making a mech Ryu.
Robotic mecha Ryu.
Anyway, Lies of PP. All right. New demo and release date, which Bree's been playing. No surprise. But it releases now on September 19th of this year.
I'll tell you what I said in the Discord, just in case you didn't read my message in the Discord, Taylor. You get to choose between 3 weapons at the very beginning. It doesn't matter.
Bloodborne.
It doesn't matter which one you pick because you can just buy the other 2 for very cheap in a very short amount of time.
Are they similar to
the choice.
Okay. Are they similar to like one that's balanced, one that's heavy, one that's light, like Bloodborne?
Yep.
Like in Bloodborne, the light weapon is the threaded cane, heavy weapon is the hunter's axe, the medium weapon is a saw cleaver.
Yep. So it's a great sword, a rapier, and just what's the curved sword?
Scimitar.
No, not that one. The other one. It doesn't matter. And then there's another sword.
No, I need to know what's the name.
Okay. 3 weapons, lies of P. Weapons.
Jam's here? No, scimitar. I thought it was scimitar.
Swords. Doesn't have it listed in the wiki. Let's check this one.
Your weapon blade. Electric coil.
It's fine.
Saber. Saber.
Yes.
Saber?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
I'll use a saber then. A rapier is boring, at least because it's
I used a great sword.
Okay.
Listen, I like big swords.
Oh, is there equipment load in Lies of P?
Yes, there is, but they make it very obvious. They make it very obvious, so you don't have to do like the whole freaking Dark Souls calculation math.
Calculation. Make sure not fat rolling.
Yeah, it will say like slightly heavy, that kind of thing. So you do have a weight limit.
Oh, I really like Bloodborne. It just didn't exist. There was no equip limit. All you had to worry about was how cool you looked.
I do. So there you can switch your costume, is what it's called here. But it doesn't change like your stats, so you can wear whatever outfit you want. So
nice.
Okay. Next is Netflix shares The Witcher season 3 trailer.
Isn't that right, Tom? What?
I did not. I skipped past this. So
I haven't watched Witcher, but this is Henry Cavill's last season.
Mm-hmm.
Guys.
Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2 reveals co-op.
I've heard good things about Warhammer Space Marine. There's so many Warhammer games in the universe I don't really understand, but I've heard still excellent things about Space Marine, the original game. I might play it one day. We've had some spinoffs like Vermintide, which is a Left 4 Dead-esque Warhammer title. Yeah. But okay. Oh yeah, it looks a lot like Gears of War. One?
Yeah, that's what somebody said in the Discord as well, was that it's very Gears of War like. Okay, this next announcement, I think this is the most important announcement that happened during Summer Games Fest. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight.
The unbearable weight of his massive talent on Dead by Daylight.
He was at Summer Games Fest, dude. I freaked. I was like, what? I cannot believe how camp Nicolas Cage is. Like, he is so camp. Oh my god.
What a guy.
What a guy. He's like a very close family friend. Is very into this game. Anyways, okay. Okay, your turn next.
So there's a game called, I assume it's an indie? Yeah, indie game. Yes, Your sequel. Yes, Your Grace. And a sequel to that game, Yes, Your Grace Snowfall, was announced. The original game was all about making choices and how to rule your kingdom, and now the sequel expands it, now taking place in the winter. This comes out sometime in 2024.
Next is Witchfire. It's from the creators of The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, Painkiller, and Bulletstorm.
I love Bulletstorm.
It's a spooky forest filled with fog and skeletons before transitioning into a first-person shooter gameplay. I personally don't think that the gameplay looked great. Like, I don't think that this looked very fun to me. But I'm also not super into like first-person games, so maybe it'll be good. Remnant 2 release date revealed July 25th.
You know the first
Dark
game,
Souls
from
with
the
guns.
Ashes?
Yes, I did play it.
Yeah, it's okay.
It was okay. I never beat it. I was playing it with friends, and then like I was playing it with my ex's friend and my ex, and then drama happened, and then I stopped playing it. So,
sorry. Toph's here to support you.
Fine. Oh,
she's here.
Toph. Luna is under the bed right now. Okay. Immortals of Avium gets an extended gameplay clip. This is a first-person magic shooter from Ascendant and EA. Under the Waves gets an August release date, August 29th. I'm just going to blast through the rest of these here. Honkai Star Rail gets a PS5 release window. It's coming Q4 2023. Black Desert Online expansion gets a new trailer. Lisfanga, the Time Shift Warrior, is a new hack and slash game. Fae Farm gets a release date and PC revealed. That game looks pretty cute. Throne and Liberty, which surprisingly did look good, but it is Amazon.
It's an
NCSoft,
MMO.
yeah, it's NCSoft's MMORPG. I'm gonna wait on that one, like seriously wait on that one and see like how people feel. So got a new trailer. So Party Animals gets a release date. This looks so cute, and I want to play it so bad,
It's a
and I
brawler.
think we should stream it. That would be
Wow.
my proposal.
Comes out September 20th.
Yep, and Xbox and Porsche partner on a new design,
Wait,
and that was it.
Bree, that's a lot. I think the Party Animals comes out the day after Lies of P. This feels like an Oppenheimer Barbie moment again.
I still need to go watch Barbie movie. When is that coming out? Is it already out? I don't
No,
know.
it comes out in July, same day as Oppenheimer.
I don't know what that is.
It's about Robert Oppenheimer, one
I
of
don't know who
the
that is.
mastermind physics, one of the mastermind. So what's the word? It's not a physician. It's a physicist. I'm stupid. As someone who's in STEM, I just said they're a physician. He's one of the major physicists who designed the atom bomb from World War II. And it's a biopic about him, and he's played by Cillian Murphy, and it's by Christopher Nolan.
Definitely not watching that.
Why?
Why would I?
We love Christopher Nolan in this
What
household.
is this Boogeyman movie?
No, shh. What's wrong with Christopher Nolan?
Nothing. That movie just doesn't sound like it's good at all.
Oh, it looked really good from the previews.
I hate anything that says in the year 19 whatever. I immediately tune out. I don't like history.
What if it's in your birth year?
It doesn't matter.
So what about 1999?
No.
But the year 2000 is so much better.
No.
Come on. Love history.
No, for reals, I really don't enjoy history. I enjoy I enjoy mythology, but I don't particularly enjoy like history itself. For the most part. So I'm very prone to tuning things out. So let's see.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be going to see Barbie.
Yeah, with Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie. Yeah, Robbie. Robbie or Robbie? Robbie.
Robbie, I believe. Well, okay, I'm like legit. What is this? It's PG-13. Okay, what is this movie? The Boogeyman. Do you think it's? What is your guess? I'll read you the synopsis and what's your guess on Rotten Tomato score? Are you ready? High school student Sadie Harper and her younger sister Sawyer are reeling from the recent death of their mother and aren't getting support from their father Will, a therapist, dealing with his own pain. When a desperate patient unexpectedly shows up their home seeking help, he leaves behind a terrifying supernatural entity that preys on families and feeds on the suffering of its victims.
30%.
Okay, let's look. The Boogeyman. It is a 61% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, man.
There you go. That was a pretty good guess. That actually would have been my guess as well. So maybe I'll go watch it, see how campy it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So that covers Summer Games Fest.
Wait. What? Xbox and Porsche are partnering on new designs.
Isn't it Porsche? Is it really Porsche?
It's Porsche.
Oh, okay.
As someone who's a previous Porsche pronouncing enthusiast, I think it's Porsche.
Before we move on to the next story, which we've now spent an hour on this, but
oh yeah, we can make the audible here if we want to save any of these stories for quick hitters next week, or how many of those do you want to go through on this show? Because we're already at an hour.
I mean, we can just do all of these next week if you want. But what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say, so then here comes the discussion of, was this better than the PlayStation Showcase?
Oh, was this better than the PlayStation Showcase? I guess there was just a really big quantity of stuff. I don't know. I thought there was a lot of... Is it better? I don't know. I feel like I just put on almost equal footing. There's a lot of stuff shown off. But there's, I guess, more of it, so I guess it's better.
So I am kind of mixed because the thing is I do think that they had some like better stuff in terms of content.
Hmm.
No. Yes, I think they had better stuff in terms of content, but I think that the pacing was a little bit slower since they were switching between since it was like a live show versus like how the showcase was just like hit into hit. You know what
Right.
I mean? So I think that the pacing was a little bit slower and I liked the pacing of the showcase better. So I would say that they're for me almost even. If I had to pick one, I'd say I think Summer Game Fest gets the edge just a little bit. Just a little.
I can live with that.
Okay.
Wish we
I
had
guess
Sam
we'll
here
see
to
how
talk about it.
Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam would have very smart things to say as always.
Yes.
Okay. I am actually okay with like moving everything else to next week. However, I kind of wanted to talk about like if you don't mind doing Limitless for a second,
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to hit that last one
Let me
that
look
I
at this.
added just today because I kind of wanted to talk about it.
Oh, this is fine. Yeah, sure. I saw this too.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a new Legend of Zelda movie theoretically coming from Illumination.
Yep.
I
I'm not
don't
surprised at
think
all.
I don't think it's been officially confirmed. And I'm also very have they talked about which story that they're coming or like which story they're covering?
Might be a new one. I don't know. I mean, there's going to be
That's
some rising action where Link has to get the Master Sword and defeat Ganon. I guess
and like we don't know like which link this is going to be. We don't know like we don't know anything about this. You know what I
mhm.
mean? Zelda movie reportedly happening. They're closing a deal. Um yeah, yeah, it looks like this is all just like rumors at this point. It's close to being official. Um yeah, I mean there's just so many questions, right? Cuz like I mean it would make sense for them to tackle the Breath of the Wild storyline, right? Because that's like the most recent stuff.
I guess. I don't
But
know.
I mean they could cover almost anything.
All right.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm okay with this because I think they did a really good job with the Mario movie. Like genuinely, I think that the Mario movie was a lot of fun. And like and I at this point they've given me enough trust that like Nintendo will handle their movies appropriately moving forward.
Yeah.
I trust.
I trust you. I thought the Mario movie was excellent, to be honest.
I agree. I agree. Okay, well, I'm glad we are on the same page on that. I guess it makes it slightly less interesting than if you're like, this is gonna be garbage, and then we argue back and forth. But
Well, one thing I will say, I'm curious how they voice Link.
that was like the other thing on my mind is like what yeah. Yeah, exactly that. Like I don't know what's going on with that.
I wonder if
So
they'll try. I mean, you know his sound effects where he's like, "Hi," and
yeah.
he's like stuff like that. If they try to match voice actor, a voice actor's voice to the tone of some of those sounds
They could.
in terms of pitch.
They could give him a Navi that just talks for him.
No, that'd be the weirdest thing.
Not
Silent
like
Link and just
literally for him, but like he
a
will my guess is he won't talk much. My
because like a
guess is he
Navi,
will talk, but
yeah,
not a lot.
a Navi makes an expression like Link. You're well. You really think that? Oh, and he just when he's not saying anything.
No, not like that. I mean like
Okay,
literally like not saying what he's thinking, but kind of like doing the talking.
okay,
Like I'm saying like I think like the one of the ways around him not talking is like having another character there that can do the talking and keep the audience interested. And Navi was just the first thing that came to mind because I don't think that they're gonna have Zelda, right?
not gonna have Zelda voiced.
No, like not have Zelda throughout the whole movie.
No,
She'll probably be at the beginning and end or just towards the end, depending on which story they touch.
or like Link, Link, help me! Ah! At the beginning, and
Help me, Poppy.
what does that mean, Bree?
I don't know. I'm tired. Anyways, I'm very excited. I hope this goes through. I hope this goes well. What year do you think we'll see this? My guess is 2025.
I was just gonna say the same. Yeah.
That feels like really soon, though, if they're just closing the deal. Maybe
Or
2026.
they're just closing the deal. We don't know how far they are. 2026 would be safe. I think no later than 2027.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about like Across the Spider-Verse. I think they said it took 3 years to make, and they already had like the studio established and everything.
Across the Spider-Verse, also from what I hear, is like the best animation of all time. So it really is, yeah. All right.
It's
All right.
insane. So yeah. Okay, well, that was Limitless. Sorry, guys, you get no more news today because we talked about Summer Games Fest. But next week, we'll talk about other stuff.
Talk about PS Plus games for June, even though they'll be a week late. Or sorry, 3 weeks late. We'll talk about PlayStation's video game subscription service lack of growth, also that extends over to Game Pass.
Well, this is all spoilers, Taylor.
More Persona news, Hideo Kojima news, and yeah. So
And who
look
knows
forward to
what
that
will
next week.
happen in this next week.
Right. Maybe
Maybe we'll get PlayStation news tomorrow.
maybe Jim Ryan has an affair with Mark Cerny.
That would be
You
crazy.
just don't know.
That's true. I guess you don't.
Shuhei Yoshida might become president again. Bring him back. Bring him back. Bring him back. Bring him back.
If he's happy in his position now, let him do whatever he wants,
What's wrong, Toph?
Okay. You ready? Sign off?
Yes.
To leave everybody.
Thank you all so much for listening. You can find us on YouTube at Save the Game Media, Twitter at Save Game Media. Don't forget to check out our Discord. Links are all in the description. Where can people find you, Bree? As in Breeze and as in Bree. As in Bree.
You can find me at Fabulous Brianna, FabulistBreanna. You can find Sam at Sam Heaney,
H.
HEYANEY.
H-E-A-N-E-Y.
I didn't say it. I said H.
H. Yeah.
You can find Taylor at TPR
On the Discord.
MySpace. Oh.
And MySpace. Isn't there? And Mastodon. I'm not a Mastodon. All right. Until next time.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.